join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon. My name is Christine Orovets, principal of Fremont Ross High School. On behalf of the Fremont City Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. John Detweiler, Assistant Superintendent Mrs. Denise Hurt, and all district administrators, we welcome you to the 158th Annual Commencement Exercises for Fremont Ross High School. This is an exciting time for proud parents, relatives, friends, class members, staff members, and especially for this extraordinary class of 2024. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I would like to introduce today's honored guest. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Fremont City School Board of Education President, Mr. Thomas Price. Fremont City School Board of Education Vice President, Ms. Sarah Lewis. Fremont City School Board Member, Mrs. Lori Bloom. Fremont City School Board Member, Mrs. Laura Lehman. Fremont City School Board Member, Mr. Don Nally. Superintendent of Fremont City Schools, Mr. John Detweiler. Assistant Superintendent of Fremont City Schools, Mrs. Denise Hurt. Treasurer of Fremont City Schools, Ms. Megan Parkhurst. Director of Vanguard Sentinel Career and Technology Center, Mr. Dave Beaning. Fremont Ross Assistant Principals, Mr. Kyle Hinsa and Mrs. Melissa Swinehart, and Coordinator, Mr. John Cahill. Let's give them a round of applause. We would like to recognize the teachers, administrators, and support staff of Fremont City Schools who have joined us today. These educators represent only a few of the many supportive individuals that have made this moment possible, the commencement exercises for the class of 2024. All members of faculty, staff of Fremont City Schools, would you please rise? Seniors, Seniors, standing before you today are a group of outstanding Fremont educators that represent leadership, guidance, and commitment to supporting you through your 13 years of education. These educators have served as your mentors, your counselors, your coaches, your advocates, most importantly, your cheerleaders. Please take this opportunity to show them your appreciation for never giving up on your achievements and always being there for you. Please give these outstanding educators a round of applause. Speakers, please come forward. To the class of 2024, it is an immense honor and privilege to speak with you today as we celebrate the achievements and milestones of this exceptional group of individuals. I offer my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today is a day of reflection, of pride, of excitement of what lies ahead. Each one of you has demonstrated hard work, determination, and has persevered through the challenges in school and in life throughout your high school journey. You have embraced these challenges, embraced new opportunities, and embraced the spirit of learning, and for that, I commend you. As I look out at all of you, I see not just students, but future leaders, innovators, and change makers. Each of you has a unique story that has brought you to this point. You have spent countless hours in the classrooms, participated in sports, arts, various extracurricular activities, and have formed friendships that will last a lifetime. Over the past 4 years, we have witnessed your transformation. You have grown not only academically, but also personally. You have learned to think critically, to question, to explore, and to push boundaries. From the wide-eyed freshman unsure of what high school would bring, to the confident and capable young adults who stand before us today, you have grown in both intellect and character. You have experienced the highs and the lows, the triumphs and setbacks, and through it all, you have emerged stronger and more resilient. Class of 2024, as you prepare to leave the familiar halls of Fremont Ross High School, remember that this is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter in each of your lives. Each one of you possesses unique talents, passions, and dreams that will shape your individual journeys. Embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, whether it be pursuing higher education, entering the workforce, or serving our nation. Remember, success is not measured by the titles you hold or the wealth you accumulate, but by the positive impact you have on others and the world around you. Strive to be the best version of yourself and always hold on to the values and principles you have learned from your families and from your time in Fremont City schools. As you navigate this new chapter, know that you are not alone. You are part of a community, a family that believes in you and supports you. Wherever life takes you, carry with you the lessons learned, the friendships made, and the memories cherished. Class of 2024, as you prepare to step into the future, I have complete faith in your abilities to achieve greatness, to lead with integrity, and to make our community, our nation, and our world a better place. The future is yours to shape. Dream big, work hard, and never give up. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement, and may your journey ahead be filled with joy, success, and fulfillment. Always keep smiling and always be giant. Let's give them a round of applause. Earlier this year, we have asked our seniors to share with us their future plans. We would like to share with you what the students have reported. 137 of our graduates, which is 57% of our class of 2024, plan to attend a 4 or 2-year college or trade school. 92 graduates, or 38% of our class of 2024, plan to enter the workforce. And 5 graduates, 3% of our class of 2024, plan to enlist or have already enlisted into the military. This year, our seniors have reported scholarship amounts upon graduation being received as $482,450. For that, congratulations. Please stand when your name is called. We would like to recognize the following students who have earned associate's degrees through Terra State Community College, as they also attended Fremont Ross, completing their high school curriculum. Please stand. Aiden Gerwin. Aiden earned an associate degree for mechanical engineering technology. Alexia Badillo. Alexia earned an associate degree for early childhood. Araya Lather. Araya earned an associate degree for art. Let's give those three a nice round of applause. We also want to recognize students who earned specialty certificates through Terrace State Community College as they continued on with their high school curriculum. Alyssa Belden earned certificates for computer-aided design and manufacturing foundation. Caleb Metcalf earned a certificate for digital literacy. Congratulations. While all Fremont City School graduates must earn at least 21.5 credits, we have several students who chose to successfully complete additional classes in order to earn an honors diploma at graduation. These students had to earn at least 4 credits in English, 4 credits in math, 4 credits in science, which included at least 2 advanced science, 4 credits in social studies, 3 credits of a world language or 2 credits of 2 world languages, at least 1 credit for fine arts, and an accumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher, and or an ACT score of 27 or higher. We would like to recognize the following students who earned themselves an honors diploma. Please stand and remain standing as your name is called. Anaya Bulger. Alyssa Belden. Lily Burmeister. Abigail Cahill. Ellie Drusbach. Morena Gaunt. Emma Gutierrez. Elliot Hytonic. Jenna Humbert. Rebecca Jensen. Karma Johnson. Allie Keller. William Kaiser. Addison Potter. Alexis Ryder. Hope Reel. Destiny Robinson. Ava Sokolsky and Ella Zabo. Congratulations. We also have 10 juniors who chose to increase their workload over the past 3 years to meet or exceed graduation requirements. These students are now a part of the graduating class of 2024. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Lucy Colvin. Kansas Dar. Kennedy Dar. Ariana Gardner. Talia Parker. Taylor Parker. Bianca Rodriguez. Brianna Rodriguez. Nico Rios. Natalie Thomas. Let's give our early grads a round of applause. I would like to now present to you Layla Heidelberg, the senior class president, daughter of Joel and Brooke Heidelberg. Layla's favorite Fremont Ross memory is when we had the blackout pep rally and football game versus Sandusky during her freshman year. It was so fun and filled with school spirit. Layla will now share with you our commencement address.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for the Fremont Ross class of 2024 graduates. It is an honor being able to stand in front of you all. My name is Layla Heidelberg. I'm the senior class president, and I would like to congratulate all of the seniors who made it to this incredible milestone. Today, we come together to celebrate this memorable journey and mark the end of an unforgettable chapter of our lives. Before I begin, I would like to thank our school staff, families, and friends for their unwavering support throughout our academic journey. Without you all, we would not be here today. Initially, I wasn't sure what I wanted to say in my speech, so I began to think about all of the valuable lessons I've learned throughout my 14 years of school, from pre-K to now. For me, there was one educational lesson that still stands true to this day. It stems from my years at Atkinson Elementary. Every morning, we recited a positive affirmation called, I am somebody. The affirmation stated, I am somebody. I am capable and lovable. I am teachable, therefore I can learn. I can do anything when I try. I will respect myself and others. I will be the best that I can be each day. I will not waste time because it is too valuable and I am too precious and bright. I am somebody. This affirmation was uplifting, encouraging, and a positive way to start our day. As a young girl, I used to think it was pointless and despise the moment when everyone would get up, push in their chairs, and recite this speech. Now that I've reached this milestone of graduating high school, I understand what its purpose was. The purpose was to uplift us, keep us motivated, and give us confidence and believe in ourselves, even if nobody else did. After all of these years, this speech was embedded in my brain and would resurface when I lacked confidence in any aspect of my life. So, to my fellow graduates, today as we embark on this new journey, I want you all to remember, you are somebody. As cliche as that sounds, you truly are somebody. No matter what anyone says or thinks about you, continue to follow your dreams and aspirations. You have a purpose as to why you are here. You are capable of accomplishing anything you put your mind to. You are lovable. Focus on your positive qualities and successes and just be yourself. You are teachable. Continue to embrace feedback, stay curious, and recognize that there is always room for improvement. With the teachable mindset, you can learn and do anything when you try. Always have respect for yourself and others. Know your worth and treat yourself and others with kindness, dignity, and compassion. Becoming the best version of yourself each day is an ongoing journey of personal growth and self-improvement. Time is too valuable, meaning time is something that is very precious and cannot be wasted. As we commence this chapter in our lives and launch a new chapter, one of the most valuable things to remember is that you are somebody's son or daughter, you are somebody's brother or sister, and you are somebody's friend. Just always remember, no matter where you come from, what you've been through, and what may come your way, you are somebody. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Layla. This year we have 5 seniors who wish to share a special message with you. Our first speaker is Derek Hauser, Senior Class Secretary. Derek is the son of Gunther and Deanne Hauser. Derek's future plans are to attend Ohio University to earn a degree in urban planning. Derek's favorite Ross memory was being a member of the homecoming court during his sophomore year. Mr. Derek Hauser.
I would like to begin my speech just like every other speech that has ever been written. Class of 2024, we did it. All your hard work and dedication has finally paid off. Thank you, teachers and staff, for all you have done to help us succeed, thrive, and shape us into who we are today. It's crazy to think that the day we have all been waiting for is finally here. These last 4 years went faster than I thought. We were so excited for the end, but didn't realize we experienced our last bell, drill, visit to our favorite teacher, and school dance. We went from escaping the classroom and chasing our parents down the hall in preschool because we didn't want to be there to them soon rushing down here soon on the field with us to celebrate the moment with us. I remember 4 years ago, freshman year, I was scrolling on Instagram like many of us did during study hall and saw that you could audition to speak at graduation. Ever since that moment, I knew I wanted to speak at graduation. And, well, here I am 4 years later speaking to you all. And another reason I wanted to speak was to one-up my brother and sister. Love you guys. What I want you to take away from this is if you stay dedicated to your goals, you will achieve them. Just remember, you are your biggest cheerleader. No one can tell you what you can or can't do anymore. It's up to you. For some of us, it's no big deal, and for others, it's a little scary. Another piece of advice I want to share with my fellow graduates is don't be scared of the future. It's okay to not know what you want to do with the rest of your life. I still don't really know what I even want to do. Even our parents may still not know what they want to do, and that's okay. Don't be scared to expose yourself to new things, whether that's making a new friend in college, learning a new skill in your work field, or receiving a higher rank in the armed forces. Just remember, you are your greatest support. Class of 2024, when you leave this stadium today, walk out these gates, maybe grab a bite to eat with your family, then make it your mission to let your world know who you are. Let it be known that you are a fighter, let it be known that you are a leader, and let it be known that you are part of the class of 2024. Never forget where you came from, be true to yourself, and cherish the memories and friends you made at Fremont Ross High School. Congratulations to my fellow classmates. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Our next class speaker is Mr. William Kaiser. Will is the son of Ed and Elizabeth Kaiser. His future plan is to attend Miami University of Ohio to study mechanical engineering. Will's favorite Ross memory was building a roller coaster in Mr. Brennan's engineering class. Mr. Will Kaiser.
There we go. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure many of you can relate to me when I say that this last year has been stressful. We've constantly been put under pressure to make decisions that will have enormous impacts over the course of our lives. These include things like whether or not to go to college, selecting a career, picking where to live, or even whether or not to hit that snooze button on your alarm clock for the 5th time. If you're like me, you've probably spent way too much time factoring the pros and cons of each decision in fear of making the wrong choice. My dad told me this quote from my grandfather, Tom Kaiser, who some of you may have met. It was, when it comes to making life decisions, it's not right or wrong, it's right or left. Of course, there are some choices that have consequences, like sleeping through your alarm late enough to cause your mom to come drag you out of bed herself. That 5th time hitting the snooze button is never worth it. But in the grand scheme of things, most of the big scary decisions that you have to make really don't have a wrong option. People are successful and happy in all different career paths, locations, and life decisions. The truth is that the most important pro or con that factors into your choice is the amount of passion you have for the path you select. The key, regardless of your choice, is to commit to it and to believe in yourself. My grandfather often went by the nickname TK. He lived by this idea. Against the advice of many of those he trusted, he chose to be an entrepreneur and started his business. He had extremely limited funds and assets in doing this, so little even that he had to take out a loan so large that it had his wife's wedding ring on it as collateral. And this path was very hard. He found himself nearly bankrupt on multiple occasions and endured many I told you so's from those who did not believe. But TK never stopped believing in himself, and those hard times and doubts from others only motivated him even more to persevere and succeed. Some risks are worth taking. With his family's support and a firm belief that he could do it, the risk paid off. Regardless of what position you're in, you can always prevail. TK turned a nearly impossible situation on an uncertain path into a story of success with determination and a belief in himself. There's a lot we can learn from TK's story. First, how impactful a support system can be. All of you here today have conquered a major achievement in graduating high school and moving on to the next phase in your life. But remember all the people who helped you along the way. It's so easy to take these people for granted, whether it's a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, a coach, or anyone else who is there for you. Make sure you give them an extra thank you today. My father also shared with me a letter TK wrote to his father many years ago. He thanked him for supporting through the bumps in his journey and concluded that he would not have succeeded without his support. TK was a renowned, self-made man, but this letter proved that was not true at all. He had the help of his wife, his father, and countless others. So whichever path your passions and choices take you down, know that you are not alone and you have support from those around you. And don't be afraid to fail. Albert Einstein said, "Failure is success in progress." The greatest lessons in life come through failures, a lesson that I personally learned in Mrs. Fisher's class. We learn from what we do wrong and find out how we can do it better the next time. We learn that we can persevere through tough losses and eventually succeed. Self-confidence will take you further than you can ever imagine. You should not dwell on what could go wrong, but rather focus on what couldn't be. So go take that risk. Make that left turn. If you have a passion for something, it is your obligation to follow it. Just like DK said, it's not right or wrong, it's right or left. Congratulations, class of 24, and good luck on your next step.
Thank you, Will. Stepping into the ring is Kyle Schwoko, son of Chad and Kisa Schwoko. He is currently 6'3" and 200 pounds, soon to be a Kung Fu master. Kyle's favorite Ross memory is teaching classmates line dancing during this year's homecoming dance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Schwoko.
Congratulations, graduates, and hello to all staff, family, and friends who are joining us today. Through the rough and the tough, we made it here. Some say it went too fast, while others say it didn't come fast enough. We all worked so hard to be in the seats we are sitting on right now. Each one of us has earned our right to sit here, and our school community couldn't be more proud to see us all here today. Our path has not been easy. These last 4 years, we had to survive 2 years with the struggle of COVID and hybrid, and 2 years back to traditional learning. The hybrid days were quite the challenge. Only being at school for half a week really tested our abilities on how fast we can learn and understand a topic or subject in a classroom. Although we called this schedule hybrid, it was not a monster, but more of a challenge, and one we conquered with an iron sword dedication. After that, not only was it hard learning the layout of an old high school, but then we had to turn around and learn a whole new building in the middle of our sophomore year. It was scary, yet exciting at the same time. Technically, moving schools is like switching schools, but all your friends get to come with you. A personal thing that has happened for me is going to homecoming for the first time. In years previous, I was too scared or unmotivated to go to the dance, telling myself that I would only go if I had a girlfriend. That didn't work out. But this year, with the encouragement of my best friend and my sisters, I went to homecoming and had more fun than I had in a long time. I also went to my first football game and had a blast meeting new friends. As I reflected about my high school career, I wondered, what would I have changed? I say I wish I got more involved in the school activities. So I encourage all of us to take this idea into the future. If you're heading to college, work, or the military, take every opportunity you can and make the most of life, because you only live once. I must say, the future is looking bright for all of us, so don't be afraid to follow and chase your dreams. No one ever said it would be easy, but we are the class of 2024. We are up for the challenge. We may not all stay friends, but we'll always have the memories we made together. So no matter what happens, don't give up on hope. Hope is the last thing to go. When you lose hope, you lose everything. In a quote by Patius Allure. And when you think all is lost, when all is dire and bleak, there is always hope. Graduates, I want you to always remember that your dreams won't chase you, so you'll have to chase your dreams. If you don't try, you'll never achieve. Stay strong, little giants, and good luck out there.
Thank you, Kyle. Our next speaker is Ella Smith. Her parents are Jason and Bridget Smith. Ella plans to attend The Ohio State University to major in nursing. Her favorite Ross memory was attending the Fremont Ross home football games during her sophomore year. Miss Ella Smith.
Thank you, Mrs. Orvetz, not only for introducing me, but for every ounce of energy you put into Fremont City Schools. You will truly be missed. We wish you the best as you enter into retirement. And thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and staff who made these 4 years everything they were. It's an honor as I stand before you today on the start of a new chapter in life. I can't help but look back and reflect on the journey that has brought us all here today. Sitting in these very chairs, soon walking across the stage, receiving our high school diplomas, then throwing our caps up in the air. But we can't forget about the person who ultimately got us here. What do you think you might say to your younger self? Think about it for a moment. The ones who got clipped down to yellow for talking, the ones who didn't think they would ever make it through the first day of middle school, the ones whose world almost ended when they got their first B or failed their first test. Or maybe you're just a few years younger, perhaps a freshman just starting high school amidst a pandemic, going back to school hybrid or completely remote, finding it difficult to stay organized and self-motivated to get your schoolwork done, unsure of what your sports season would look like or if there would even be one. Here's what I think I would say. Dear younger self, you did it. Can you believe you're standing here giving a graduation speech? Time did fly by just like everyone told you it would, but you refused to believe them because it felt like waking up every morning at 6:20 a.m. was never going to come to an end. And no, you're not the top 25 of your class, and no, you didn't quite get into your dream college, but no, the world didn't end like you thought it was going to, even though it came quite close when The Ohio State University did not accept you to their main campus. But through it all, the ups, the downs, the achievements, the failures, you are now the person you are today. You are now the person confident enough standing here giving a graduation speech in front of hundreds of people. You are now the person who is more determined than ever to be a better student academically and not procrastinate everything you do, like this graduation speech that you're currently writing the day before it's due. You are the person going to Ohio State's Newark campus for your freshman year, but you'll know you'll make it to the main campus by sophomore year. If there was some valuable advice I could give you, it would be to just trust the process, because it will truly all work out in the end. And trust me, I know hundreds of people have told you that, and it goes in one ear and out the other, because you will refuse to believe that piece of advice until it all ends up turning out just right. But that's okay, because you had no other choice than to just keep moving forward and hope that the advice Mom gave you was true, even though you could never admit she was right. Another pretty important thing, remember the poster above the smartboard in your second grade teacher's room, the one and only Mrs. Courtney Jared, that said, just be nice. You don't know what everyone else is going through. This will make more of an impact on you than you can even begin to realize at the tender age of 8 or 9. You won't ever know the entirety of people's backgrounds, stories, and struggles, so the least you can do is simply be nice. Sincerely, Ella, the grown-up version. Class of 2024, I encourage you to reflect on what you have learned both in and out of the classroom over the past 14 years, and use it to be the very best version of yourself. Take risks, get involved, and don't worry about what others think. Work hard, simply be kind, and you better say hi to me when we're back in town and run into each other at Walmart in 15 or 20 years from now. We'll probably spend a few minutes talking about what we're up to, then we'll say bye and continue on with our lives. I also want to thank everyone who has helped me become the person standing here today. Thank you to my mom and dad who taught me more than I will ever realize. And thank you for not allowing giving up to ever be an option. Thank you to my not-so-little sister Ruby for everything you do for me and for being my absolute best friend. Thank you to all the family and friends who have cheered me on along the way, all the rides home from school and to practice, the support and the love. Thank you to every single one of my teachers and staff of Fremont City Schools. You all have truly had a huge impact on me and my peers, guiding us to this exact moment. Thank you, Mrs. Orvetz, Mr. Hinsa, and Mrs. Swinehart for putting up with me during high school. I apologize for the pink powder and confetti that just randomly showed up at the football games, and one morning when the seniors were all having a pancake breakfast in the middle of the student parking lot. Those events definitely had nothing to do with me. As we embark on our individual journeys, let's carry with us the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've forged, and the memories cherished. Congratulations, fellow graduates. The world awaits our impact, and the good will do. Also, will someone please hug my dad right now? Because I'm sure he's bawling his eyes out up there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you, class of 2024 speakers. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Fremont Ross High School Concert Choir under the direction of Ms. Julia Zucker.
So let that lonely feeling wash away. 'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know will take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. Thank you, Ross, for being my second home. I'll miss you all so much. Till next time, and free Palestine. There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh, oh, to take you, someone will come running to take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. And if you only look around, you will be found. You will be out of the shadows. The morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. 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 You are not. You are not alone. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. To reach up and rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be
Thank you very much to our Fremont Ross Concert Choir. It is now my honor to introduce It is now my honor to introduce our distinguished leader and next speaker, who has dedicated his career to the success and well-being of our students. It is my privilege to introduce a man whose vision, commitment, and passion for education have profoundly impacted our school community. He is completing his 34th year of education. 22 of those years have been with Fremont City Schools, and he is completing his 7th and final year as superintendent. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Detweiler.
Good afternoon. Well, this is 7 for 7 for the weather. 7 graduations outside at 2 o'clock. We did it 7 out of 7. So excited. Ms. Orvetz, would you step up here with me, please? I'd like to make sure we take one moment to publicly thank Ms. Orvetz for over a decade of service at Fremont City Schools. Thank you. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce my replacement, the very capable and competent Ms. Denise Hurt. Finally, someone that's a superintendent that shops in the adult section. Graduates, 41 years ago, I sat where you are with my fellow students at Triad High School. There were 62 of us. And I'd gone through the whole year for that famous question that you've all heard. What is it? So, what are you going to do after you graduate? Have you heard that once? Twice? I heard that my whole senior year, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I grew to hate that question. After graduation, I entered the workforce, not knowing what I would like to do. So I kept my job at Wendy's, and I got a job as a part-time custodian at an elementary school. Those first jobs taught me an awful lot. Anybody work at Wendy's? If you work at Wendy's, you know that you've arrived when you are the grill man at lunchtime on Fridays. That's it. That is the peak. And that was my goal when I started working at Wendy's. I want to do Friday lunch on the grill. And I made it. I did it. The other thing I did was as a custodian, that job taught me that there are a lot of people behind the scenes that do not get credit for the hard work that they do. And my whole career, I've made sure that I've recognized those folks who don't always get the recognition that they deserve. But my point is, no matter what you're going to do it well. If you're entering the workforce tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., maybe show up a little early. Maybe stay a little late. If you're entering the workforce, find out what your boss wants and then find a way to do it. Find a way to expand your skills, and I guarantee you, your pathway will soar. It's not complicated. Be better than the person next to you. A few of you are going into the military. First of all, thank you. What you're doing is noble. And this is in a world where there are very few things that we truly can consider noble. So how will you do your best as you go into the military? Volunteer maybe for extra time. Be extra disciplined. Make sure you take care of your mates. That's what you can do. Those of you going on to college or trade school, I got bad news for you. Study. You have to study. Study. I know it's a 5-letter word, study. Study like it's your job, because it is your job. Study. Go to class. That's right, all of them. Encourage or engage with your professors. Learn for the sake of learning, not just to pass the class. Some of you may just be starting a family. Not just starting a family, but starting a family. Do it right. Do the extra things that make your family the greatest place it can be. Create a safe, loving place for your family to flourish. I guarantee you, graduates, in the next couple weeks, in the next couple months, and certainly in the next couple years, you're going to set your path for your life. You're going to do it. If you're willing to give up a little bit of your freedom, take on some responsibility, learn a new skill, you will open up possibilities that you cannot even imagine. If you can squeeze through this little tiny hole and form yourself and discipline yourself and do the best you can, I promise you, your life will flourish. As I approach retirement this last few months, I've heard a few times, so, what are you going to do after you retire? I'm not sure, but I promise you, I will do my best. Whatever you do it well. This is my last official act as superintendent of Fremont City Schools. And I want to thank the community for letting me do that. It's been a privilege and a blessing. May God bless the class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Detweiler. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if all veterans in the attendance would please stand. On behalf of Fremont Ross High School and Fremont City Schools, we would like to thank you for your service to our country. Thank you. We would now like to introduce to you our future veterans. Please stand as your name is called. Jaden Evans, Marines. Zachary McDaniels, Marines. Christopher Smith, Marines. Allison Young, Air Force. And Caitlin Ryan in the Navy, who has already been called to service, so cannot be with us today. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. Lastly, we would like to recognize some big accomplishments this year by a few of our seniors. The Fremont Ross Orchestra used their talents this year to win competitions throughout the season until they won state earlier in this year. Our seniors who participated in the success of this year's Fremont Ross Orchestra are Julian Areola, Emma Gutierrez, and Quentin O'Brien. Congratulations. Thank you. We would also like to congratulate and recognize Ava Ernsberger, who recently earned her status as an Eagle Scout while maintaining exemplary grades and working a job. Congratulations, Ava. And yesterday, Dominic Brown represented Fremont Ross High School as he won state with shot put while breaking a school record. Congratulations, Dominic. We now go to the presentation of the class. Parents and family members, we know that each of you has helped your student in the educational process and journey that they have taken to reach this important moment in time. Each of you is eagerly awaiting the announcement of your graduate's name. Please feel free to celebrate this accomplishment, but honor the moment by allowing each graduate's name to be heard when read. Mr. Detweiler, Board President Mr. Price, and members of the Fremont City School Board, I certify to you that each member of the senior class has met all requirements as set forth by Fremont City Schools and the state of Ohio. I would like to present them for acceptance as graduates of Fremont Ross High School.
Layla Heidelberg. Jessica Grove. Derek Hauser. Anaya Bolger. Hala Rialat. Natalia Alejandro. Samantha Alejo Hernandez, Alasia Altman, Alexia Badillo, Alexia Balmer, Alyssa Belden, Isabella Benavides, Essence Blankenship, Mackenzie Brandewie, Sapphire Brown, Lily Burmeister, Abigail Cahill, Martina Cass, Jada Castillo, Lucy Colvin, Nolan Adams, Julian Ariola, Alexander Avalos, Jonathan Baum, Evan Beardmore, Matthew Black, Colin Boer, Alexander Brewer, Dominic Brown, Dylan Brown, Tommy Brown, Zaire Bolger, Marco Cabrera, Torin Carnahan, Brandon Carnicombe, Parker Chamberlain, Brenton Claybaugh, Sebastian Collins, Caleb Connors, Virginia DeBruns, Kansas Dar, Kennedy Dar, Olivia Davis, Libby Druckenmiller, Ellie Drewsbach, Ava Ernsberger, Megan Evans, Ariana Garner, Morena Gaunt, Allison Gazdecki, Alexis Gonzalez, Araceli Gutierrez, Emma Gutierrez, Adrian Hallbeisen, Tava Hampton, Samantha Hardy, Kaylee Harrison, Alexis Henderson, Jalissa Henry, Dominic Cruz. Xavion Davis. Gavin Dicker. DeCedric Dumas II. Luke Durbin. Henry Esparza. Jaden Evans. Tyler Fellhauer. Blake Frederick. Jaden Fryer Willoughby. Cedric Garcia. Joseph Garner. Aiden Garza. Hunter Garza. Jalen Garza. Aiden Gerwin. Corbin Godfrey. Micah Goff. Juan Gonzalez.
Jocelyn Hines. Brooklyn Holland. Jenna Humbert. Rebecca Jensen. Karma Johnson. Maria Johnson. Kiana Jones. Allie Keller. Brianna Kimmett. Ella Kitchen. Gracie Kreider. Isabel Krylick. Camden LaGrue. Araya Lather. Kaitana Lutz. Aaliyah McGee. Marshantia McGee. Kaylin Mariquin. Brianne McCoy. Jasmine McKeever. Sergio Gonzalez. Elliot Hytonic. Huan Hale. Cyrus Hall. Jameer Harvey. Andrew Heberling. Samuel Hershey. Ryan Hottinger. Tyler Howell. Jaden Isaacs. Bryson Jones. Elijah Karlovets. Tyler Keegan. Maxwell Kelly. James Kemp. Tucker King. William Kaiser. Aiden Klein. Hayden LaGrue. Sienna Meza. Jordan Midtower. Lori Maureen. Savannah Myers. Sarun Rut Namja Ras Sriwishai. Jenna Alam. Alexis Owsley. Talia Parker. Taylor Parker. Taylor Peck. Addison Potter. Mariah Ramirez. Mariah Reed. Lexi Ryder. Chloe Rice. Hope Reel. Aubrey Roberts. Destiny Robinson. Cameron Long. Rolando Lopez Vasquez. Xander Lewisell. Martin Mata. Zachary McDaniels. Caden McGrady. Caleb Metcalf. Grant Mees. Trenton Mincy. Jadarius Moncrief. Aiden Moore. Quentin O'Brien. Marcus Osley. Caleb Joseph Parrish. Tykel Patterson. Joseph Pawsey. Maxwell Peters. Ryan Petiti. Tyrell Pettiford. Kenneth Pierce.
Bianca Rodriguez. Brianna Rodriguez. Sophia Sanchez. Lacey Sayer. Morgan Scholes. Molly Scott. Haley Sabito. Ava Sokolsky. Brianna Sims. Jalisa Sims. Ella Smith. Ria Sal Sonmez. Channing Stevenson. Cora Starwalt. Jocelyn Sturgeon. Ella Zabo. Jillian Sakeli. Madison Taylor. Ava Thomas. Elijah Regis. Damian Ramirez Sampson. Braden Rapp. Ransom Ratliff Grammer. Christian Rollins. Alex Reed. Camden Reynolds. Philip Richardson. Jeremiah Risper. Logan Robarge. Nico Reese. Blake Shook. Adam Shutt. Kyle Schwoko. Landon Cycle. Austin Sewell. Corinne Sewell. Owen Shanahan. Elijah Sims. Randall Sipperly. Natalie Thomas. Sage Tolman. Livia Turner. Jasmine Urbina. Vanessa Vidito. Ella Warner. Kimberly Weber. Addison White. Ivy Williams. Allison Young. Taylor Zimmerman. Christopher Smith. Samuel Smythe. Seth Tatum. Adam Taylor. Lorenzo Theobald. Evan Updike. Kingston Urias. Isaiah Walker. Cameron Walker.
Layla. everyone please sit, but I request the class of 2024 to remain standing. As your class president, Layla Heidelberg would like to lead you in the turning of the tassel ceremony in recognition of the progression from one state in your lives to the next and as an indication of your accomplishments of graduation. Please join Layla in this moment. Class of 2024, you are now officially graduates of Fremont Ross High School. As you proudly join the ranks of the Little Giant alumni, you are entitled to the rights and privilege of a graduate from Fremont City Schools. Together, may you go forth as alumni demonstrating the character and values you have developed throughout your educational years. As your graduation ceremony comes to a close, we would like to thank everyone for joining us in this commencement celebration. Be giant and good luck to the Fremont Ross class of 2024.